Welcome to Community Mindfulness, and we can begin our 15 to 20-minute practice. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes, whichever is more comfortable for you, and arrange yourself in a seated or a lying down position so that you are comfortable yet alert. And we'll do a simple sort of relaxation exercise to start. First, become aware of your sit bones to your chair or sofa or seat and the length of your spine, long either in the seated or lying down position, so that there's a spaciousness and an openness around you as well as the groundedness of your seat. And then, however you are seated, wherever you are, there's some muscle and joint effort holding you up, but there's also large parts of your body, the muscle and the connective tissue, that you can release. So we tend to hold more in our bodies than we realize. So start at the surface of the skin, and as if there was a warmth melting from the surface of the skin inwards. And so you go one layer of releasing, holding, and the outside of the body gets soft and starts to soften on the inside. And then you go another layer in of releasing what you can release. And then another layer in. And then all the way to the center of your body. Releasing tension in those concentric circles going in toward the center, so that your body has a feeling of soft peacefulness as well as the alert erectness that keeps you in place. Nice balance of those two. And we're thinking about gentle intentions for this practice. So sometimes a gentle intention can be to just allow your body to be held by gravity as much as is possible, letting go of as much physical tension as is possible. And that tiny intention brought to mind several times, or many times, or 100 times through the day can make an enormous impact on the day. Just feeling in a releasing of tension in the body, giving your attention and intention to just release in softness and in peace. And then notice how the breath plays into this relaxation in layers. Inhale from the surface of the skin all the way into the center of the body, and exhale from the center of the body to the surface of the skin and beyond. Inhale, taking in from around you through the surface of the skin all the way to the center of the body, as if your whole body is breathing, which it generally is. And then exhale, releasing to the surface of the skin. And noticing your breath that way, with the gentle intention to just notice the breath. Notice the inhale, notice the exhale, and then take a peek at the levels of relaxation through your body and realign and reenact them. If it's gotten a little tight in the hips, you can let those go, or the shoulders, or the jaw. And then be aware of the breath going through the softness of those layers from the outer in as you inhale and the inner out as you exhale. Just an intention of feeling soft gentleness, peace in the body, and feeling the breath bathing the body. If your mind starts to go off on a story or some thinking, gently bring it back to a feeling of softness in the body. On the breath traveling through the layers from the outside in and the inside out. Sometimes we think we have to have great intentions, and yet with simple intentions of breathing and peace in the body, the day unfolds, and the next, and the next, and the next. And then it is the peace and the simplicity that is the structure through our days, rather than some strong force of will. And the peace and simplicity that we feel within ourselves brings us a sense of satisfaction or joy or contentment. And that then is evident to others. Not only evident, but reaches others in the form of our actions that are derived from that sense of peace and buoyant breath. Pay attention to just the physical focus of relaxation in the body, and the inhale and the exhale going through those layers of the body, allowing any thoughts or images to be on the outside edge of awareness, Very good. And then allowing thought to arise and pay attention to the thought, the auditory thought or the visual thought, thought in the forms of images in your mind or sounds or words. Not directing that thought in any way, but just with the intention to allow what arises to arise. Allow each thought to be discrete, an arising and a releasing, and then the next thought comes. If you experience no thought, that's rest, and just enjoy the rest. So now you still may be feeling some relaxation, peace, and comfort in the body and the breath, gentle in its cadence. Yet those go to the outside edge of awareness while you just allow thought to be the focus. The laser beam of your awareness on thought. Knowing that thought can be pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And that's almost none of our business as we let it arise and release. Very good. And now allow yourself to be attuned to any sound that's in your environment. The wind outdoors, the heater or refrigerator hum indoors. Perhaps a pet or another member of the household. Just gently allowing sound to land on your ears. With the overall intention of mindfulness, of being present to specific aspects of your experience. Not that we need any particular kind of experience or we have to create an experience or make an experience go away. It just is what's happening at this moment. Listening to sound. Listening to sound. And then, surprisingly, I know a sound. I'm going to chant 3 times, just 2 lines of the Great Compassion chant. It's in Pali. And when I finish chanting, we can open our eyes and start to move. Namo Valolite Svaya Ayaya. Namo Valolite Svaya Ayaya. Namo Valo Lite Svaya. Namo Valo Lite Svaya. Namo Valo Lite Svaya. Namo Valo Lite Svaya. Taking a deep inhale and exhale and releasing your practice. You can move. And thank you for joining in Community Mindfulness.